As students count down to their return to class on Monday, as stipulated by government, the Congress of South African Students has described the move to open schools as ill-advised and unscientific. The organization alleges that the Department of Education is being disrespecting to student lives. The organization says it refuses to plunge students' lives in danger. To unpack the story, I'm joined on the line by Charles Macuacua, the regional chairperson of the Congress of South African Students. Charles, thank you for joining us on the program.
Yes, thank you, Tata.
Well, as an organization, you've released a strongly worded statement at the department's move to reopen schools. Why have you responded in this manner?
We have responded in this manner because the Department of Education doesn't take us serious. We have told the Department of Education that it's very soon to reopen schools, and the Department of Education is not ready to host us. But they've decided to ignore our call.
Well, the Minister of Education, Angie Motshekga, visited 3 schools in Gauteng to assess their state of readiness yesterday and admitted facing various setbacks in plans to resume the 2020 academic year. Now, this includes vandalism at schools during the national lockdown and the shortage of personal protective equipment. What do you think this tells us about the state of readiness to reopen schools?
Yeah, Mr. Ntanta, the reality is that the department is not ready at all. Our schools are damaged. We have schools in the year-round Western in Merafong. We have Wedela Technical School. There is no electricity, there is no water, there is no sanitation, there are no toilets, so it's a problem. The department is totally not ready to reopen schools now, and as the Congress of South African Students, we are not going to risk the lives of our constituency by allowing them to go back to school on Monday.
Now, despite these hurdles, Motshekga said she is confident that schools will be ready to accommodate pupils next week. She said the biggest challenge would be the phasing in of other grades. Does this serve as any reassurance for your organization?
Sorry?
I'm saying that the minister has given reassurance that they will be ready to reopen schools in a phased manner. But are you in any way reassured?
No, we are not.
And why?
Because we don't have confidence in the presentation that they have presented to us about the reopening schools.
Yeah. The minister has also said at the same event that school teachers if they become infected with COVID-19, the department would hire more educators as they are going to use relief teachers when a teacher gets ill. Are you satisfied with such an intervention?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. The department doesn't care about our constituency. What they care is about is learners going back to school and things being normal. The very same teachers, they are scared where they are now because they are also not ready to go back to school.
Yeah. You've also come out to warn all parents about the danger and disaster of reopening schools for their children. What have you said about this?
Yes, we are saying to parents, if your child dies at the school with COVID-19, the department will be playing a hide-and-seek game while you are preparing for the funeral of your child. And we are the learners. We should be the first to be listened when we say the department is not ready to hold us. So we are strongly advising parents that they must keep their children at home until they do otherwise.
Now, you speak on behalf of learners. Why do you believe it's important that your voice is heard?
It's important that our voices are heard because the learners are the ones who must go on the table and write, and we are the ones who are being compromised by the Department of Education. The very same Angie Motshekga doesn't know the classroom struggle that we face every day.
And is there any indication that you intend to take any action against the department's move to reopen schools?
Yes. we are just waiting for Monday. If they continue reopening schools and they are doing nothing with it, we are going to take the department to court.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for your time, Charles. That's Charles Macuacua, the regional chairperson of COSAS, warning the education department against reopening schools on Monday.